Starting out, I'm going to use my Louise base to act as an adhesive for my eyeshadow. Basically, if you see my last video, then you know that I like to put a lot of the base and then use the eyeshadow to basically set it. And you want to make sure that everything is smoothed out and even. So then the first shade I'm going in with is Love That, and it's just a nice orange shade. When using greens or blues or any like dramatic color, I like to put like an orange shade first to blend. Then I'm taking my James Charles palette and I'm using a deep green color. Now we're only using 2 eyeshadows today, well 3 eyeshadows, so this green you want to use a lot at one time and then just kind of feather it out. Then you're going to see me go back into my Jaclyn Hill palette and I'm just going to use that black shade to deepen up that crease, and you want to use the same blending motions as you used before. Then you'll see me use my P. Louise base once again, and I'm using a brighter one, and you want to use that to just cut the crease, and this way your glitters and everything will have something to stick to. I'm using that deep green from the James Charles and then the black just to make sure that everything is blended together. Then I'm going in my Natasha Denona palette and I'm just taking this kind of foily green shade here, and then I'm tapping some glitter right on top of that. I'm doing a bright glitter first and I'm keeping that towards the front of the eye, and then towards the end of the eye I'm using a deeper green to just give it a blend. Then you're going to see me using my NYX matte liquid liner, and I'm just going to tight line my eyes and then prep it for these mink lashes here. So now I'm going in with my Hydrogen Moisturizer by Lancome. It's an anti-stress formula, so it's nice and soothing for the skin. And then I'm just using that as a base for some moisturizer. Then I'm going to use my Juvia's Place foundation. And I'm just going to blend that out with a flat foundation brush and then go right over top of that with a beauty blender. So now I'm going to use my Juvia's Place concealer just to highlight the areas of my face that I like to highlight, which is right under the eye, part of my nose, my chin, cupid's bow, and forehead. So then I'm going to basically let that sit for a little bit and then add some Fix Plus just to give some moisture back to the skin. After I spray my face with some Fix Plus by MAC just to add some moisture, I'm going to go in with my beauty blender and blend out that concealer, and I'm focusing it on the outsides of where I put the concealer just to make sure everything is blended. And I like to blend as downward as possible. I know that's not like a normal thing to do for a lot of makeup artists, but I just noticed that it complements my cheekbone shape more than that. Then I'm going to use my Flower Beauty Bakery powder just to set my under eye area and everywhere else that we put that concealer, just to give the face some brightness and make sure everything is nice and set. So now I'm going to go ahead and contour my face. I didn't show the palette because I honestly forgot to, but I'm using the same palette as last time, the Ruby Kisses contouring palette in the shades Dark. Yes, I'm just doing my cheekbones, my nose, my forehead, and a little bit of my chin. So now to even out the rest of my face, I'm just going to take some Mineralized Skin Finish powder in the color Dark and just use this brush to just kind of like buff it all over. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my highlight, and I'm using a really like shimmery gold highlight that kind of resembles the shimmers in the green eyeshadow, just to complement the eyeshadow. So I'm going to do my cheekbones, my nose, cupid's bow, forehead, and my chin. So now to add some color back into my skin, I'm taking my Anastasia palette blush kit, and I'm just using that pink shade right there, and I'm going to go ahead and just apply that all over my cheekbones to make sure that everything is nice and colorful. Then I'm taking my chestnut liner and I'm just going to line my lips in preparation for the lip gloss that we're using today. And I'm going to go ahead and use my favorite lip gloss by MAC, which is called Dangerous Curves. And I'm just going to pop that right in the center of my lips and then kind of blend it outward. So for the last and final step, my loyal subscribers know that I always do the setting spray last, which means you have reached the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial today, and I hope I was very informative. Stay safe, stay beautiful, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.